Yourself with me, Sarah Dawkins. I'm here to help you see that your body heals itself and share people who've already healed themselves, along with health and wellness tips. Hello and welcome to another episode of Heal Yourself with Sarah Dawkins podcast. I'm your host, Sarah, and today we're going to embark on a journey to tackle one of humanity's oldest and most personal aspirations: ending our own suffering. Suffering is an inherent part of the human experience. It may take many forms: physical pain, emotional distress, and existential angst. But what if we could find ways to alleviate our personal suffering? Is it even possible? Let's have a look. We're going to explore this topic from different perspectives: philosophical, psychological, and practical. So let's start with the philosophical roots of the personal suffering. Many traditions have long pondered the nature of suffering and its cessation. In Buddhism, the Four Noble Truths provide a framework: the existence of suffering, its cause, its end, and the path leading to its end. The idea is that by understanding and addressing the root causes of suffering, that of attachment, desire, and ignorance, we can find personal liberation. And according to Buddha, the root cause of suffering is attachment. In Stoicism, the focus is on how we perceive and react to the events. The Greek philosopher Epictetus famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that really matters." So by cultivating a mindset that accepts the things that we cannot change and focuses on our own responses, we can reduce our personal emotional suffering. Moving from philosophy to psychology, modern science offers us insights into how we can mitigate personal suffering. Positive psychology emphasises the importance of fostering resilience, gratitude, and mindfulness. And practices like meditation and cognitive behavioural techniques can help us to manage stress, reduce anxiety, and build a more optimistic look on life. Mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment. This practice helps us to become more aware of our own thoughts and feelings, allowing us to respond to situations more calmly and effectively. By acknowledging and accepting our experiences, we can reduce the power that negative emotions have over us, thus diminishing our own personal suffering. So mindfulness isn't about eliminating negative experiences. Rather, it's about changing our relationship with them. It's about creating a space between our experiences and our reactions, giving us more control over how we respond and how much we let these experiences affect us. Okay, now let's talk about some practical steps we can take to reduce our own personal suffering. This involves cultivating habits and practices and promoting mental, emotional well-being. Let me do that again. This involves cultivating habits and practices that promote mental and emotional well-being. Regular exercise, healthy eating, adequate sleep, and nurturing social connections are fundamental to this. Another important aspect is self-compassion, and the importance of treating ourselves with the same kindness and understanding we would give to friends in times of their suffering. This means recognising our shared humanity, being kind to ourselves, and mindfully acknowledging our own struggles without over-identifying with them. And one practical exercise we can do is the self-compassion break. When you're feeling overwhelmed, take a moment and pause and say this to yourself: "This is a moment of suffering. Suffering is a part of my life. May I be kind to myself in this moment. May I give myself the compassion I need. Another powerful tool is journaling. And writing about our thoughts and feelings can help us to process and understand our experiences. This leads to having greater clarity and emotional relief. So as we wrap up, let's reflect on the idea that while ending all personal suffering may seem like an unattainable goal, every step we take towards reducing it is meaningful. And by addressing the suffering in our own lives and extending compassion to ourselves, we create ripples of positive change that improve our overall well-being. So thank you for joining me on this podcast of Finding the Path to Peace. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, leave a review and share it with your friends. Let's continue this journey together, striving for a life with less personal suffering and more peace. Until next time, remember, every act of kindness to yourself really counts. Thank you for listening. Please share this podcast with anyone who you think will benefit. And can you leave me a review wherever you've listened to it to help me reach more people? Thank you.